Good morning, my friends. It's August 21st, 2018. I just recorded for about 2 minutes, except that I had not hit the record button. So I'm in my living room at 6 in the morning being embarrassed. Very funny. So this morning, I want to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you about my first conference, which also happened to be my first time to leave the country. This was back in 2009. And then at the end, I'm going to give you just a brief update on how things are going in the lab in academia, because this is sort of my documentation of what's going on, just in case something weird was to happen. I was going to tell you about my first conference, which was in 2009. I start in January. I do a rotation in Mi Young Kim's lab, and then after being there about 5 months, the Society on Neuroimmune Pharmacology started soliciting abstracts for a conference in Wuhan, China. So I went ahead and submitted one with the approval or support of my mentor, Anusha. And so it worked out. I got a travel award, and they gave a lot of travel awards because it was very difficult to get to China, obviously. But this was my first trip out of the United States. I was very excited. I had to get a passport, which was also exciting. So I get my passport, I get all ready, and I head to China. And while I'm there, like when I first get there, it's like a 15-hour flight. I remember we flew through Chicago. It was okay. I think I had like 4 seats to myself on the way over there. But then I get to my hotel, or get to Wuhan, and my bags are nowhere to be found. They're somewhere like in Shanghai. So I am a little bit upset. I have to find deodorant and underwear and all these things that are way different in China. But I find it, and when I get to the hotel, I'm obviously a little bit stressed. So they give me a suite, and that was pretty cool. And so I have my suite. I'm in China. The food is pretty rough over there. I think I lost like 20 pounds. But what I wanted to tell you about is after the conference, I took this tour with around China, and we went to Beijing, went to Xi'an, went to Shanghai. Outside of Shanghai, we went to this city called Suzhou, which is a garden city. It has all these beautiful gardens, and we were in this bus traveling around, and we were flying from city to city, but in each city we would be picked up by a tour guide. And it was myself, along with other graduate students, and then also professors. And a lot of the people I still know pretty well, actually. So we had a bunch of really cool experiences. Went to the Terracotta Warriors, the Great Wall, all sort of pagodas, and ate tons of dumplings, and then also American style food. Once we realized that we were starving, the food was okay, but you know, it's different. We ate some shark stomach soup and some chicken legs, chicken feet, like fried chicken feet, and those things, man, they're rough. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. But the story I want to tell you about, I hope I do this justice. We were in Suzhou, and we'd been there all day. We had traveled. We were staying in Shanghai, but we drove down to Suzhou, which was like 2 hours, and we went to all these gardens. And then we were about to go back, and I stupidly bought a tea, like a bottle of tea, and I chugged it down. And when we get to Shanghai, we get in the car and we start driving. We get to Shanghai, and it is just gridlock traffic, and it's probably 5 o'clock or something. So it's just bad, and I'm starting to have to urinate. You know, I'm feeling the pressure build, and we're in a car of like 15 scientists and grad students. So we get to Shanghai, and I say, I ask them, how long will we be there? They say 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, I just have to pee, no big deal. I can hold it 10 minutes. Get to 10 minutes. Okay, how long are we going to be there? And I don't think we've moved 100 feet. And the same thing, oh, about 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, bro, this is getting rough. I mean, like, I really have to pee. And I've got my tea bottle. We wait another 10 minutes. And I'm going, dude, I'm about to pee in this tea bottle. But we are on the freeway, gridlock traffic. I think I may have waited another 5 minutes. We get on this exit, but it's still pretty much gridlock traffic. But it's not like an exit. It's like one of those merging onto a different route. But there's buildings all around us, and I see this alleyway. And I'm like, dude, I will run in that alleyway right now. I will piss and I will be back in 30 seconds. Or you can leave me. I will find my way back to the hotel. And I was just, you know how it is when you really, really have to pee. And so I'm just like, dude, I've got to get out and pee. They're like, okay, okay. And he stops on this road. So there's people behind us, people in front of us. We're not moving very fast, but he stopped in the middle of traffic. I get out of the van. I run down this alley, big, huge buildings, and I'm just looking for a place to pee. I get back there. There's a doorway, and there's a woman in there, and she's stirring this pot. I look at her, she just looks at me, and I'm like, I gotta pee. And obviously she speaks no English at all, and I speak no Mandarin. And she just, oh, and points me upstairs. So I run upstairs. I get to the second floor, and I walk into this room, and it's a couch. There's like 5 women in there, and they're like in towels and robes. And I'm frantic. I'm pointing down at my junk. And first they're, and then I go, no, I have to pee. And they laugh even more, and they point me upstairs again. I run upstairs. Same deal, run into another apartment. On the couch, there's like this old Chinese man. There's 2 women sitting beside him. And he's completely shocked. I'm just like, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. And I'm pointing down because I don't know how else to say that I have to be. He's confused, but then he kind of smokes a cigarette. He points. And I look, he's pointing to the bathroom. So he understood. The girls around him are laughing. So I run to the bathroom, and I was so happy to see a bathroom. And in China, it's just a hole in the floor. So it's just a hole, no, a floor, a hole. So I pee, I come out of the bathroom, I give them a little thank you. They smile. I run downstairs. The girls are laughing. I tell them thank you. I guess they're waiting on their next client. I get all the way down, tell the lady with the pot, she's still stirring her pot, thank you. I run as fast as I can. Cars are just honking, trying to get our van to move. I get in the bus, and I must have had the biggest smile or something on my face. And I just said, you are not going to believe what just happened to me. And this was maybe 45 seconds, like all this happened. Anyway, I told them the story. And one professor, she said, are you making this up? And then my friend Yana, she says, how could he make that up in 30 seconds? And it's completely true. That experience will never leave me.